murder of my beloved mum is not going to face justice for this horrendous crime. On Friday the 27th of June 2014, my life changed forever when my mum and best friend went missing. 2 days later, I received the devastating news my mum was dead, violently murdered and then concealed in her own home. Mum was not just my mum, she was my best friend too. She always called me her rock, but she was also my rock. And not a day went by when we wouldn't speak or text. A big part of me died the day my beloved mum died. In 2013, the family spent what we did not know at the time to be our last Christmas with Mum, which was followed shortly after by her 80th birthday celebrations. Mum loved Christmas and she always made it such a happy time for a family. There were no celebrations this past Christmas, just heartache, pain and suffering. Mum was 80 and fit, well and active and very with it. We believed that she would have many more Christmases and birthdays to celebrate. These happy times have now been taken away from us. Without Mum, every day of our lives is painful and empty. Every day I wake up thinking about her and believing that this whole nightmare is just a dream. But then realisation hits me over and over again that it's not a dream, it really is that nightmare. We have been deprived of those valuable final years of Mum's life and those precious moments with her to say our final goodbyes. She is missed by everyone who knew her, and her loss has left a huge void. Our lives have been devastated and changed forever. As a family, we are now suffering our own life sentence. We would like to thank officers and staff of the West Midlands Police for their help, support and tireless work throughout the investigation and trial. We as a family would also like to thank our friends and family for their support through this very difficult time. I'd like to say special thanks to Lynn and Anne and Caroline and Josie, Mum's best friend, who's come through all this with me, and to everybody else. Thank you all very much. Thank you.
I was shocked to hear of the death of Leo Barnes, who was found dead in his prison cell yesterday morning. Barnes was nearing the end of his trial, where he stood charged with the brutal murders of 2 pensioners, Cynthia Beamond from Halesowen and Philip Silverstone from London. Barnes took to the stand in court to give his account last Thursday, and he was due to be cross-examined when he next appeared in court. Cynthia's family have been present in court every day and have naturally drawn their own conclusions from the evidence they have heard and the timing of Barnes' death. I will just say that neither West Midlands Police nor the Metropolitan Police will be looking for anyone else in connection with these murders. The evidence in this case was quite overwhelming. I would ask now that Cynthia and Philip's families are left in peace to grieve for their loss. Thank you.
Would you describe him as a psychopath?
It wouldn't be my case to describe Barnes as a psychopath. He was found fit to stand trial, and other than that, I'm not privy to any medical assessments that he had. But clearly, Barnes was quite a unique individual. It was clear to see for everybody in court the type of character that he was. As I said, he gave an account of what happened. I know that was reported in the press last week. He was due to be cross-examined on that account when he next came to court, and, well, you can draw your own conclusions from the timing of his death.
Do you have any convictions, like offences, things like that, a pattern of behaviour from the past that indicated he might do something like this?
Certainly nothing that would indicate that he would do something like this. No.
Beverly, how did you feel when you heard the news about what had happened to Barnes over the weekend?
I'm relieved he's gone, but feel cheated that we couldn't get a guilty verdict. I feel very cheated. I'm certain he was guilty. That's my opinion anyway.
Presumably you come across him yourself in the past?
Yes, many years ago. I never liked him visiting my mum, never liked Mum having him in the house, ever. But Mum only ever saw the good in people. She liked to help people and she always felt sorry for him.
You said in your statement you don't feel like justice has been done. Is there any part of you that can get some closure from
I'm
this
relieved
now?
that he's not around to kill again. That's what I'm relieved about. So I'm relieved he's gone, so we can move on in that respect.
Are you able to tell us what it was about him that made you...
Just something I did not like, I just didn't like. Gut feeling. So, just didn't
And
like.
you were right.
Yes, yes, unfortunately. I wish I wasn't. Yeah, I wish I wasn't. That's. Yeah.